Hi, it's Brett, and I'm back with another recipe today. So it's not a common one for me to do, but because I don't do baking, but what this is a raw slice. So it's quite a healthy one because it's got a lot of nutrition built into it, and we're using walnuts and sunflower seeds and dates and coconut and all that raw organic produce, if you can get it, is ideal. So this one is for helping you to curb those eating behaviours, those emotional habits, all those little addictive behaviours that we have, especially in the evenings or late afternoon. Just have a little bit of this slice and it'll keep you on track and keep you off those other sugary snack foods. Alright, so I'll show you how to do it. We're making a big slice, so you'll need the biggest flat dish that you can find to press it down into afterwards. So first of all, the dates, and I've chopped some dried bananas here too, but you could use almost any dried fruit that you'd like the flavour of in your slice. So cranberries could be an option. Then we're just going to measure out all the other ingredients. So this only takes about 10 minutes to measure these out, but it's good to have them all measured out and put to one side so you're good to go. Okay, now we're going to add some, we've got some coconut oil there too, I should mention that. We're going to add some of the date syrup. So if you haven't got date syrup, what you could use here is molasses. I'd highly recommend that actually, very nutritious. And some natural vanilla extract. So those are our sweeteners and flavours. And that's everything measured out and ready to go. So those dates and dried fruit have just been soaking, and we're just going to grind up these seeds. We want these seeds fairly fine. That's not quite fine enough, so I'm going to give it a little bit more. We want them down below the size of a grain of rice, so they're just a little crunch factor. Then we're going to add the coconut and the cacao powder with the coconut sugar. Now these cacao nibs, these are raw organic cacao nibs, and what you do with these is grind them down. You can do this in a blender until it starts to stick, and you'll find it starts to clump. See, it's going into clumps. Eventually that would actually turn into chocolate. That's how they make chocolate actually, from the nibs. Alright, but we want those nibs to be a little bit crunchy as well, so we'll just mix them into the dry ingredients. So now we've got the wet ingredients, the dates that have been soaking, the chia seeds, and also the date syrup and vanilla. So we want to make this into the wet mix. So the wet mix needs to be quite smooth as well. It will be a little bit, there'll be a few lumps in there, you'll never get those dates completely down. But basically the wet mix is going to hold the dry mix together. That's pretty much it. The chia seeds do the binding. They're a fantastic binding agent, and we've used a lot of chia seeds. Now this mix could take about 5 minutes to get nice and together, and then simply press it out into your dish. This will supply you for about 6 weeks. It's a lot of slice. But what you can do with it is sprinkle it with some cinnamon, just keep it in the fridge. Delissimo.